They demand 2 tons. Oh, that's demand and doesn't mean I'm actually getting the coffee where it needs to go. Right. Okay. Duly noted. Duly noted. So if that's the case, show me storage. All islands. Show me coffee. So all of the coffee that we have is here in the new world, ready to be moved. So, oh, and I can upgrade that. Oh, fantastic. Now we have a large trading post here in Fuerte Augustine. So,
Good and ready.
Let's grab the Orion, grab the Fuerte Augustine, move to Cape Trelawney, and drop off in Crown Falls. And your entire life's work is going to be moving coffee. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. These long routes going from one world to another, I just want to have them specialized into a single good. So you can move up to 200 tons of coffee. Great. And you already have a limit set. Great. Oh, I'm out of fried plantains. Oh, crud. Show me all islands. Show me fried plantains. How are we looking? So we have a ton of fried plantains going on. So, who has an excess?
The non-aggression pact has ended.
Oh, yes. Looks like Playa Madeira has quite a few, so we could start moving.
Aye.
I'm going to have to continue what I was doing because I've got these experimental routes and I actually need to keep more going to hit the other islands and bring everything into Fuerte Augustine. Yeah, we need to get that started. How are we doing here? Oh, I could actually just go ahead and add more ships. So where is this right now? It's at the 3rd island. Let's go ahead and add... Scroll down a little bit. We'll add the Silver Hope. And we'll see if that's enough. I probably need to add... If I have 4 islands, I probably need to have 4 ships. So we got another passage expedition. Another sip of coffee. Nanook's Way. The route to the Inuit settlement of Ivujivik is a 2-day trek by foot across exposed ice flats. A small expedition party set off, leaving the rest at sea to await their return. Although the going is tough, it is not that which preoccupies the crew. As night falls, they are sure something has been following them. Ooh, so we could stop and keep watch. Continue to walk despite being cold and exhausted. I'm going to go ahead and stop and keep watch. Your sharp-eyed watchman, or sharp-eared watchman, keeps vigil. In the small dark of the Arctic summer, he catches the scratch of a bear's unretractable claws on ice. He is trying to approach discreetly, but the watchman is ready. At the sound of his gun, the rest wake with a jolt, only to find a big dead bear at his feet. They celebrate their trophy and are soon back en route to Ivujivik.
I can't make
Awesome.
any promises.
Give them some extra rations, lose a little bit of morale. So we're down to 26% morale. Yikes. So this experimental route, I kind of want to keep doing what I was doing with a few more islands. So these both have plantains. So we might spend a few minutes just kind of messing with all of our goods. Where was... Grab clay. We've got ponchos. And I think it was tortillas? Is that what we ended up having? Yeah, that's the one. So we'll have the boxer on there. You will unload. And then you'll load. unload, load, unload. And we'll keep doing that as well. So we just want to copy the entire route down. And let's go ahead and grab ponchos, ponchos, and tortillas, tortillas, unload, unload. Great, because it's just going to be a balancing route. Let's see. Yeah, because that's all stuff that we're going to want to carry down there. With the exception of the clay, I don't want to be unloading clay here or there. I want to unload it all at Fuerte Augustine. I don't want to load anymore. So we're loading in these two locations, dropping off here. And Punto Caliente is also going to be making fried plantains, so we don't want to... I don't think we actually want to drop off there. Same thing with that. So we'll be loading there, dropping off at Fuerte Augustine, and I don't think we want to load. Yeah, we could actually keep that theme going. Yeah, because I want to move everything over this direction to then sell off any excess that I have. So let me see how I did this other route. Did I actually do it that way? Yeah, because Punto Azul actually can't produce... That's right, so I only need to make it a balancing route when I am trying to fulfill an island that doesn't have that need. Okay, so let's actually take a look at this one more time. Yeah, because we're loading all of that, moving it towards the main island. Now, can you make... You both have fried plantains. Great. So that's actually an acceptable route. And the ship's on its way back already. Great. And then we can do the same thing. They both have fried plantains. Great. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do...
A new commission?
Let's grab you. There, there, there. And we're going to keep this whole theme going. What was it? Ponchos, tortillas. And unload all of those there. And where's the clay? Great. Because those have plantains, yes. Now, Punto Particula does not have plantains, but these two do. So I think I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to go ahead and get one more ship.
Awaiting new horizons.
We can go ahead and get rid of that. And while I'm thinking about it, let me actually grab this. I'm going to go ahead and make a few more.
Good and ready.
Yeah, we're getting some influence. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
You gained an influence bonus.
Yeah, we'll do that. I think that'll end up being more efficient just as a loop. So, same concept. Plantains. Get our clay move. Ponchos and tortillas. Alright, so this one, we're going to unload and reload because we're going to dump everything out there. Anything that's in excess is going to be moved over to Fuerte Augustine. And all 4 items will be unloaded. And you have clay, you have clay, you have clay. Yeah, so we need to load clay on all of those islands. And dump all of it off at Fuerte Augustine. Great. And I think for as many islands as I have, I'm going to need... Like, if I have 4 islands on the route, I think I need to have 4 ships. So it's going to get expensive in the long run, but it will pay for itself in dividends. Major, major dividends. fact, I think that ship is... Well, it's not loading plantains right now because we didn't actually have the plantains in motion, but now we should. So, actually, something I would like to do, since these islands are producing the plantains...
One final look.
Oh, they actually do have a minimum stock of 25. Let's go ahead and look here. Oh, excuse me. No. These two are going to knock each other out. Let's go ahead and give ourselves 5%. So it looks like we've reached the point that we actually need another pier here. And I can't afford another one. But
Ready for a challenge.
at least I can get 2 of these ships going. Yeah, that's one of the ones moving sewing machines.
Just say the word.
My wife is sleeping very happily behind me. Completely tuckered out. So we've gotten all of these. Let's move them to New World Experimental, which I think I kind of like how this is running. So, oh wait, what the? Oh no. I lost those ships during the war. Oh, crud. Do I even have... Oh, I don't even have anything. Alright, something I need to start thinking about doing. We've got all of these weapons.
I
Have an idea. Who currently has special item? You.
steer us forth.
Does anybody here have a special item? No. Is anybody here loaded with stuff that we can
Attention
drop
for
off?
the Admiral.
No. What about you guys? You've got something to drop off?
Ready?
My raiding fleet.
Stations.
Oh, you've got something to drop off. What does this do? Forest density and production for everything in the woods. Okay.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Let's take them, move them over here. Take you. So with 350, it's
New orders.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
She's small, but she's keen.
Drop that off, drop that off. So if
New
I bring
orders.
out... Oh, that's weird. It doesn't select everything on screen if you double click. It's like within a
Stations.
range. You guys are now group 1. You guys can go to Archie, and I will sell you. That'll get rid of... How much does it get rid of? 8 each? So that'll give me 24 influence back, because I don't have a lot of influence.
Fleet ready.
And you can just chill here because I want to keep a hold of you. So, what I'm going to do...
Set sail.
I'm going to load up on all of the goods I need to make a gun. Let's see. Brick, steel, guns.
On our way. Steer us forth.
Get everybody in line. Brick, steel, gun.
Everyone should work for their corn.
Go away, George.
On our way.
Move you there.
Ship constructed.
I want to have at least one gun
More than ready.
in every harbor. And I will retire ships as I go, because the harbors will be defended, but my military score will stay up, so George Smith will not get uppity and try and take me down. And we want to favor these larger islands. Put one there.
Let the sails fill.
I can actually move one over here.
Aye.
It's a good way to go ahead and use these ships before I retire them.
Set sail.
I have so many, I may as well at least send them out to do a little bit of work for me.
Steersman.
Alright, so
People celebrate your leadership.
ships of the line, disperse!
More than ready.
How quick are they going? Oh, good. The wind is at their backs, so they're actually moving pretty quick. And you guys, I would like to have in a sort of central location, so maybe here? We have another expedition mission. Ivujevik. Ivujevik is a semi-permanent settlement. The Inuit appear worried, but nevertheless offer your men every hospitality, inviting them into a large igloo where they are served a hearty suasat, a meat stew, under the silent gaze of what feels like the whole village. A girl, Tapisa, is able to translate, and the others warm up when they hear the story of your journey over the ice flats. Soon the subject turns to Sir John's lost expedition. Tapisa shows you items that look like they belong to the missing men. Ask how they got a hold of them.
Wild things pursue us.
Tapisa patiently explains that they traded with men like yours about a year ago. The men wanted to know what channels through the ice, and traded their things for information. She points to the west coast of Terrier Island on your map. Alright. Oof, we're losing another 5% morale. I don't like how low the morale is getting. Makes me nervous.
Attention for the Admiral.
So, it's gonna be a little while till all of these ships actually make it. Let's take a quick peek back at Crown Falls and see... Oh, we can upgrade our trading post. Nice. I probably spent quite a bit of concrete there, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Do we have our coffee yet? Where is the coffee? Where are you? Oh, it's right there. So what is that? 118 tons of coffee on the way. I think that's actually going to keep us going for a while. Let's go ahead and fast forward.
On the bright side, it'll be over soon.
I'll go ahead and pay you to not declare war on me. Thank you very much.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Oh, how about the quest here? Oh. Old Nate wants steel and quartz sand. Well, I think we can go ahead and do that. Won't be too bad. And the Queen has a quest, but I don't really want to build all that stuff just yet. I'm going to hold off for just a minute. Our balance is going up pretty quick. As we get rid of some of our warships, we're also going to see our balance go up significantly because warships are costing us... well, all islands, warships. We're spending about 3,000 just on ships of the line. So, having stronger defenses will definitely help. Coffee is dropped off, and that will satisfy one of the needs for engineers. So for the moment, it's not too much coffee to satisfy everybody. So he needs steel and quartz sand. Steel there. Actually, I don't need to actually...
Ship constructed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Room to maneuver.
Alright, let's go visit him. Head back. What's his event tracker? We got a sergeant.
I see the same old faces whenever I come here.
Oh wow, we're starting to make a lot of money from the public mooring here. 400 maintenance, but we're bringing in 3,400. Yeah, Nate, we cobbled something together.
It's arguably my greatest invention to date. It's like invisible hands
New orders.
reaching through the air and... there! That sound will keep you true.
Okay. So, we got the
Be
Echo
around
Sounder.
here somewhere. Proceed with your googling, or however you call it.
On our way.
So, go ahead and follow the Echo Sounder.
Hold the crane.
Oh, we got another ping down here for something else. Way off in the distance. It'd be good to finish this quest for Crown Falls.
Carry her about.
Ah, I think it's there. I love old Nate's music.
Seem to have found some of the scepter, but how will we piece it together now?
Bring her around.
You must know. The last thing I want is a repeat of the Battle of Trelone.
Carry her about.
Sure, Vasco.
If we both delve into the haycock for that very special needle, there's more chance at least one of us
In the
snags it
turn.
where he from.
That's a
You're
weird way
playing
of saying
best
that.
of
Carry
breed.
her about.
I hope you realize the seriousness of such a gamble. It seems you had better win.
Room to maneuver.
So, seems the first person to find the third piece of the treasure will eventually end up... Oh, we actually have to go to the Grand Trading Post. But we'll end up going ahead and winning the scepter. The entire scepter. I would like to go ahead and run forward here. See... I bet we can dive right here somewhere.
Begin the turn.
Yep, there it is. Any scrap we can dig up will help a lot when we go to get some items from old Nate here.
I always dreamed of a little
I'd
ship.
very much like to get some of these Dominators and some of these jet propeller Hurricanes for some of our warships.
Aye.
Oh! Got a prickly sea devil. Can put that in the zoo for the Abyssal Depths set. Nice. Well, that's
Bring
cool.
her around.
And let's go ahead and use one of our items and dive in a few more locations. I'll go ahead and fast forward.
Carry her about. Bring her around.
What else are we gonna get? Yeah, 20 more regular scrap.
Carry her about.
Let's go ahead and bring him back to the main dock. We got another expedition thing that we can do. The Narrows. The west coast of Terrier Island is snaggled up with monstrous horns of ice. Navigation is going to be tricky. Will the Narrows lead back once more to open water, or will your ship end up stuck? You can navigate carefully, get a better view of the channels from a nearby rock, or send scouts ahead in rowboats to sea. Let's see. So we could send scouts ahead or find a path through the Narrows. Let's try finding a path.
Set our bearings right.
To their relief, your crew reaches the open sea on the other side. As there is a lack of consensus on magnetic north at this time, your navigators decide to ignore the compasses and trust their instincts, saving them a collision on more than one occasion. The crew enters King William Sound, a majestic carpet of water leading up to its seat, King William Island. Sensing something, Lady Faithful suddenly emerges from below deck and voices the determined hopes of her heart. Alright, we finally made it, and I love this area. Absolutely love the Arctic. I know some people hate this, but it's got some cool vibes.
We shouldn't expect to find them right away. This is a vast wilderness. It's been 2 years. The Admiralty say they've tried everything.
She's like right over my
Then
shoulder.
They haven't lost a husband. Nor did it occur to them to search King William Sound. There! A camp! Abandoned. But we imagined as much, didn't we? And my John picked a fine spot. Perhaps they left some sign as to where they went.
All right, so finally in the
I
Arctic.
did say there would be rewards.
New orders?
That's for finding my John's camp.
Thank you so much, Lady Jane.
Session unlocked.
So we'll go ahead and send our ship up here. The nice thing is we have some coal, so we can go ahead and dump that into the trading post and help fuel the camp.
My
Oh.
John's camp shall serve for
I didn't even
us.
have to sail there.
From here, we can search to any length and breadth. Just as they left it. We'll rake over the remains and then make a refuge for ourselves.
So clicking on all these will delete them.
A tiny something to keep you going.
And in a moment here, it'll reveal something else. Sir John's belongings.
Hold hard, a crag, heaped by Highland hand, is well worth our time.
So, again, we have
First,
another
get all
logbook.
your faithful some shelter and a canteen where they can warm each
I
other.
will go
up.
ahead and move myself back here. You know what? I could actually
John's
adjust
log.
myself so you guys can
Open
see a
it.
little bit more.
He knew we would come for him.
That way you guys can actually see the minimap. So,
If
again,
HMS Hades and Styx came this way, the Inuit must have seen them. Maybe they can help us.
again, if you want to go ahead and read this, feel free to go ahead and pause on YouTube. But I have seen it many times, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. Now... Oh, I actually can go on road right there. Let's grab
Flagship at your service.
flagship here. Go ahead and run a road straight out. We will need a heater. So the trick about the Arctic is you need to have these heaters.
A new milestone.
Let's get a canteen. And... oh, we need 2 more shelters.
It's cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey.
Flagship
Oh,
ready
get the
for
coal
orders.
fires burning, post haste.
I love that line. I'm going to separate that a little bit. Run a road there. Ooh, not everybody is within range. Okay, there we go. Run a road there, run a road up there. And we are going to need a few charcoal kilns, so let's see. That'll reach there. Let's do a second one there because... oh, actually, will it still be full efficiency? No, it will not. Oops.
The heat of them heaters don't travel far, and most of your buildings will need heating and all.
We're going to have to figure out how we're going to lay everything out in the town. Now, we are going to need to get some wood here. Oops. So let's go ahead and do some wood production there, and we'll go ahead and add... oh, because we got to have a heater nearby. So what I might do... shift a few of these buildings down, move the heater there, And then I could actually have the wood production here.
Oh, that's nice on the hands. Keep it
And
stoked
let's
or we'll
move
catch
you
you
there.
there.